We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me get real serious.
In the high-stakes world of athletic endorsements, a storm is brewing, and at its center is a player who has become one of the most polarizing figures in modern sports. Reebok, under the new leadership of basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal, has placed a multi-million-dollar bet on Angel Reese, a young star with a massive social media following and a personality that commands attention. But as the 2026 launch of her signature shoe approaches, a troubling question has begun to surface, one that threatens to turn this marketing dream into a widely publicized disaster. What happens when the face of your performance basketball brand is known for not being able to make a basket?
The Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show. She put on a flat-out show versus Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. Boy, did they ruin Angel Reese's homecoming.
Reebok's decision to sign Angel Reese was a statement. As the first major athlete brought on board by Shaq in his new role as president of Reebok basketball, Reese was positioned as the future of the brand. The deal, a multi-year extension of a previous NIL agreement, includes the launch of her own signature shoe, the Angel Reese 1, a privilege reserved for only a handful of elite players in the WNBA. On paper, the strategy was clear. Align with a young, culturally relevant star who embodies an unapologetic spirit and has a direct line to a new generation of fans.
The Chicago Bravado once again got their ass kicked. Angel Reese was so bad last night, the announcers calling the game, they were laughing at her performance. Check out some highlights for yourself. Well, KC, you always do this. You select a couple of bad plays and try to convince us that Angel Reese isn't a superstar.
The problem for Reebok lies in the numbers, and those numbers are staggering. While Reese is a dominant force on the boards, leading the league in rebounding, her ability to finish at the rim has become a source of intense scrutiny. She is currently shooting an alarmingly low percentage on layups, a fundamental skill for any basketball player, let alone a 6'3" forward. To make matters worse, she attempts more layups than almost anyone in the league, creating a high volume of very public misses.
This was an epic embarrassment, bro. Remember, this is a pro basketball player. Won a national championship. Their calling card they'd like to hang over is she beat Caitlin Clark. Remember that. Watch this.
Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block.
Are you serious, guys?
These aren't just isolated incidents. They are a consistent pattern that has led to a barrage of social media compilations and memes, turning her struggles into a viral spectacle. The sheer volume of these misses has created a narrative that even the most skilled marketing team would struggle to control. Her attempts at the basket have become must-see TV, but for all the wrong reasons, as commentators and fans alike express bewilderment at her inability to convert what should be the simplest shots in basketball.
Spin cycle, the Angel Reese face up. Oh, here we go. Oh, snap. Cook up. Crossover. Crossover right to the rack. And but we got our own rebound. Beautiful. We got our own offensive rebound. Here we go again. A little bit of travel action in there. And we missed another. But don't worry. We grabbed our second rebound. Let me just posture up real quick. Talk my ish. You can't guard me. You can't guard me. Point forward, Angel Reese.
This has fueled a damaging narrative that goes beyond simple inefficiency, the accusation of stat padding. A growing number of fans and critics have suggested that Reese may be intentionally missing easy shots in order to grab her own rebounds and inflate her stats. The theory goes that by securing an offensive rebound after her own miss, she adds to her personal numbers, even if it comes at the expense of a more efficient scoring opportunity for her team.
With her dominant performances in June, she earned her All-Star selection. But these aren't just a couple of bad plays. These aren't bloopers. These aren't rare moments. This is the norm. The same thing happened last week when the Chicago Bravado got their ass kicked by the Minnesota Linkers. I don't have to convince you that Angel Reese has no impact on winning. Just look at her record, look at her resume in the WNBA.
Whether this is a calculated strategy or simply a severe deficiency in her game, the perception is incredibly harmful for a brand like Reebok, which is trying to sell a product based on performance and excellence. The very idea that their signature athlete might be gaming the system to her own statistical benefit at the expense of her team is a public relations nightmare. It directly contradicts the ethos of team sports and athletic integrity that brands like Reebok are built on.
Inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
We go through All-Star break, we come back, 9 turnovers. We sit out with a back injury, we come back, can't make a fundamentally sound layup. Maybe they rushed you back from injury. Tyler Marsh, did you rush her back from injury? Tyler Marsh, I'm looking at.
The on-court struggles are magnified by the performance of her team, the Chicago Sky. The team has a dismal record, and their games often highlight Reese's inefficiencies in critical moments. Her turnovers and missed opportunities are frequently cited as contributing factors in their losses, placing her directly in the spotlight for the team's failures. This makes it difficult for her supporters to defend her performance, as the team's lack of success provides constant ammunition for her critics.
I'm no expert in math, but it looks like Angel Reese wins 1 out of every 3 games. If I remember correctly, Angel Reese has beaten a team with a winning record once this season. So you tell me how Angel Reese impacts winning.
A fascinating yet troubling paradox has emerged. They are terrible with her, but they are even worse without her. The team's record in games she has missed is winless, underscoring their deep reliance on her, particularly in rebounding and interior presence. It's a bizarre situation where her presence doesn't guarantee success, but her absence almost certainly guarantees failure.
Who I went to school with. I'm not gonna follow people who are not friends of mine, but acquaintances, right? Again, you don't have to, I'm not gonna do that to you. But again, sometimes I'd be looking at their page and bro, you were fucking lucky. Cause I wanted to unfollow you so fucking bad, but again, I'm not no celeb, so I ain't gonna do it. But I low-key be plotting on niggas to unfollow me, just so I could be like, bitch! I don't even fuck with you like that. For real, for real. And a lot of times I be wanting to unfollow people because a lot of people don't even really post on social media.
Her recent absence due to a back injury highlighted this strange dependency. While the team continued to lose, the offense showed flashes of different dynamics, yet ultimately proved incapable of winning without her on the floor. This puts Reebok in an awkward position, as their star player is the leader of a team that is spiraling towards the bottom of the league, creating a narrative of dysfunction that is hard to shake.
She had a good game, 22 points, 13 rebounds, but she shot terribly. She got bailed out so many times, throwing up brick layups, getting phantom foul calls from the refs. She did make 10 of 11 free throws, so that is good. 6 of 16 from the floor is not good at all. 0 of 1 from 3. She was a minus 11. Listen, man, Kiki Area Finn got the better of her today.
Away from the court, Angel Reese has cultivated a powerful brand. With millions of social media followers, a popular podcast, and a series of high-profile endorsements, she has proven herself to be a master of self-marketing. She has built an empire on a personality that is both celebrated and criticized, and she has never shied away from the spotlight, for better or for worse.
Great ideas, wants to bring in talent to grow Reebok and have people wear it again because no one does. So one of his genius decisions was this. Fucking signing her, Angel Reese. If you don't know who she is, she's the queen of fish out of water going after a rebound that she shot herself and can get in the net ever. She reminds me of a 3-year-old shooting on those little kids' nets and throwing the ball and just completely missing the mark.
She is outspoken, unapologetic, and has leaned into the controversies that surround her. This is the persona that Reebok bought into, a player who is not afraid to be herself and who connects with a young audience that values authenticity over perfection. Her brand is built on the idea of being a strong, confident woman who will not be silenced, a narrative that has resonated with many.
Tyler Marsh has this point forward thing on lock. Tyler Marsh has this Angel Reese point forward thing on lock. There we go, pushing the pace. Oh, yeah, Angel. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. All right, here we go. We got an entry pass. It looks like it's going to be to Elizabeth Williams, and oh, goodness.
Her mentor, Shaquille O'Neal, has advised her to embrace her identity and ignore the haters. Shaq, who faced his own share of criticism during his career, sees a kindred spirit in Reese and has publicly defended her, urging her to continue being the polarizing figure that she is. But as the line between confident and controversial blurs, Reebok is left to wonder if the same attitude that builds a personal brand can successfully sell a performance product.
Stop it. There's a dude on the internet who cracks me up. On TikTok. He's put together a load of Angel Reese clips. And it'll say Angel Reese part 36. And it goes, Angel Reese going up for another layup. She misses. Bang! And I mean, dude, it's the funniest. And my whole thing is this, dude. She just seems as uncoordinated as a baby giraffe. Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
This leaves Reebok with a monumental challenge. The core of their business is selling athletic gear designed for peak performance. Their legacy is built on athletes who dominated their sports, from Allen Iverson to Shaq himself. Reese's on-court struggles create a fundamental conflict with this brand identity, leaving them in a precarious marketing position.
Like, she is so bad that when Caitlin Clark and her were supposed to face off against each other the other week, the ticket sales went down from $100 to like $5 because Caitlin Clark got injured. She had a quad injury, so she wasn't playing. So guess what? No one wanted to go watch. And if you don't know Caitlin Clark, she's pretty much the GOAT of the WNBA and is the reason why people are watching. No one watches you, Angel Reese. No one watches you. The only thing that I enjoy watching is all the clips on TikTok of you just countlessly just missing every shot that you take.
How do you market a signature basketball shoe for an athlete who is famous for missing shots? The traditional model of athlete endorsements is built on aspiration. Consumers buy the shoes of their heroes because they want to emulate their success. What is the marketing pitch for a shoe tied to a player whose most viral moments are her failures? This is the multi-million-dollar question that the marketing executives at Reebok are likely wrestling with. There is speculation that Reebok may pivot, marketing the Angel Reese 1 as more of a lifestyle shoe. This would shift the focus from on-court performance to her off-court style and cultural influence. While this could be a viable strategy, it would also be a significant retreat from their initial goal of relaunching their performance basketball division with her at the forefront. The situation is almost unprecedented in the world of major athletic endorsements. While some athletes have had slumps, it is rare for a brand to make such a significant investment in a player whose fundamental skills are so publicly and consistently questioned. The rise of social media has amplified her struggles to a degree that past generations of athletes never had to face, making this a uniquely modern dilemma. As the 2026 launch date for the Angel Reese 1 inches closer, the pressure continues to build. Every missed layup, every new controversy, and every loss for the Chicago Sky adds another layer of risk to Reebok's massive investment. The brand is tied to a player who is a walking paradox, a rebounding machine who can't make a layup, a marketing powerhouse whose on-court performance undermines the very product she is supposed to represent. The Angel Reese experiment has become a high-stakes test case for the future of athlete endorsements in the age of social media, and the entire world is watching to see if it will be a groundbreaking success or the most expensive joke in basketball history.